Picture a young girl. Every single day, she buys a pound of chocolates. It's her ritual. The shopkeeper knows her. Their interaction is warm, familiar. But it's not just about the chocolates. It's about the experience. This shop, this ritual, it means something to her. She's engaging in a routine that brings her comfort and joy. The act of going to the shop, interacting with the shopkeeper, and receiving her treat is a small but significant part of her day. This simple act holds a deeper meaning for her. This is the power of a positive customer experience. One day the girl's mother noticed something. Her daughter was loyal to this one particular chocolate shop. Why? Why not try that other shop? The mother asked. But the girl was adamant. No, she insisted. I get more chocolates at this shop. The mother was confused. What was so special about this particular shop? The girl, eager to explain, described the weighing process at her preferred shop. Mom, she began, every time I buy chocolates, the shopkeeper weighs them carefully. He wasn't just scooping chocolates into a bag. He was taking the time to get it just right. After he weighs them, he always adds a little bit more. This consistency created a sense of reliability and trust. It was a small gesture, but it spoke volumes to the young girl. He's not just focused on the weight. He's ensuring her satisfaction. This personal touch elevates the transaction beyond a simple exchange. It becomes an interaction built on trust and mutual respect. This small act of adding a bit extra was the key to the girl's loyalty. It made her feel valued and special. The girl compared this experience with the other chocolate shop. She noted that the other shopkeeper had a different approach. He starts by putting a lot of chocolates in the bag, but then he removes some after weighing them. This act of taking away left her feeling disappointed. He is focused solely on the transaction, ensuring the weight is precise. There's no warmth, no personal touch in his actions. Even though I received the same amount, the girl concluded, it feels different. Logic dictated that a pound was a pound, but her feelings told a different story. The first shopkeeper, by adding chocolates, created a sense of abundance and generosity. This made her feel valued and appreciated. This simple act transformed the transaction into something more meaningful. The mother listened intently, her initial confusion giving way to understanding. She had been so focused on the logic of the situation, a pound is a pound after all, that she had overlooked the emotional aspect. Her daughter's explanation highlighted a crucial aspect of customer experience, the power of perception. The girl's story illustrated a simple truth. A pound of chocolates is not just a pound of chocolates, it's an experience, and that feeling is shaped by the way the transaction is presented and experienced. The first shopkeeper understood this. He knew that by adding a little extra, he was creating a sense of abundance and generosity. This story challenged the mother's assumptions about value. It wasn't just about the tangible product. It was about the intangible feeling that came with it. This tale of two chocolate shops isn't just about sweets. It's about the currency of emotion in a world obsessed with logic. We often think of value in concrete terms, dollars, pounds, quantities, but the girl's experience reveals a deeper truth. Value is also emotional. It's about how something makes us feel. The first shopkeeper tapped into this emotional currency. When we feel valued, appreciated, we're more likely to return the favor. The girl, by receiving this small act of generosity, felt a surge of positive emotion toward the first shopkeeper. This, in turn, fueled her loyalty. She wasn't just buying chocolates, she was investing in a feeling. This emotional connection is what separates transactional exchanges from meaningful relationships. This concept extends far beyond the world of chocolate shops. The girl's experience highlights a fundamental principle of behavioral economics: loss aversion. We feel the pain of a loss more strongly than the pleasure of an equivalent gain. This explains the girl's negative reaction to the second shopkeeper's method. Even though she received the correct weight, the act of seeing chocolates removed triggered a sense of loss. This feeling, however irrational, left a negative impression. It's like that old saying, it takes many good deeds to build trust, but only one bad one to lose it. Even a small loss can outweigh a larger gain in terms of emotional impact. In the context of the chocolate shop, the first shopkeeper framed the experience as one of continuous gain. He kept adding value, creating a sense of abundance. This concept is crucial in sales, marketing, and even everyday interactions. The tale of the two chocolate shops transcends the simple act of buying sweets. It illuminates a profound truth about human nature. We crave connection. We seek experiences that make us feel valued, appreciated, and understood. The first shopkeeper intuitively understood this. He went beyond the transactional and into the realm of the emotional. True customer loyalty lies at the intersection of a good product or service and a strong emotional connection. The most successful businesses recognize and cater to our fundamental need for connection. It's about turning transactions into relationships. We live in an experience economy. People don't just want things anymore, they want experiences. They crave interactions that engage their senses, stir their emotions, and leave them feeling good. The girl in our story, she wasn't just buying chocolate. She was buying an experience, and she chose the experience that made her feel valued. Think about it. What do you remember more? Buying a cup of coffee or the cozy atmosphere and friendly barista at your local coffee shop? The first shopkeeper understood this. He knew that by creating a positive experience, he was creating a loyal customer. This shift towards experiences presents a huge opportunity for businesses. It's about creating an experience that differentiates you, that makes you memorable. Creating a memorable customer experience is like conducting a symphony. It's about orchestrating all the senses: sight, sound, smell, taste, touch, to create a harmonious and engaging experience. The first shopkeeper, whether consciously or not, was a master conductor. Think about the girl's experience: the sight of the shop, warm and inviting; the smell of chocolate, rich and enticing; the sound of the shopkeeper's voice, friendly and welcoming; the taste of the chocolate itself, sweet and satisfying; and the touch of the bag in her hand, a tangible reminder of the experience. Each element contributes to a holistic and memorable encounter. So, what's the secret formula for customer loyalty? It's simple. Emotion plus experience equals repeat business. The first shopkeeper cracked this code. He understood that by creating a positive emotional connection and a memorable experience, he was guaranteeing the girl's return. Emotions are powerful drivers of behavior. When we feel good about an experience, we are more likely to repeat it. The girl felt valued and appreciated by the first shopkeeper, and that emotional connection kept her coming back for more. But it's not just about creating a one-time positive experience. It's about consistency. The first shopkeeper consistently delivered on his promise of generosity and warmth. This consistency built trust and solidified the girl's loyalty. We live in a world obsessed with technology, with automation, with efficiency. But amidst the algorithms and AI, there's a growing hunger for something more, something human. The first shopkeeper was a master of human connection. In a world increasingly dominated by digital interfaces, that human touch is more powerful than ever. This visual emphasizes the contrast between impersonal technology and genuine human connection. Think about the last time you felt truly valued as a customer, or was it a genuine conversation, a moment of shared understanding? We crave these moments of connection, these reminders that we are not just numbers in a database. The story of the two chocolate shops reminds us that every interaction is an opportunity to build a bridge of understanding, appreciation, and human connection. The first shopkeeper saw each customer as a human being. He treated people with kindness, generosity, and respect. The girl became a loyal customer, a testament to human connection. This principle applies to every business, every interaction. It's about remembering there's a human being behind every interaction. Small acts of kindness set businesses apart. They're the building blocks of trust and loyalty. Make them feel valued, seen, and human. This story, it's like a perfectly crafted box of chocolates. Each bite, each lesson, leaving you wanting more. The girl, the shopkeepers, the chocolates, they're reflections of ourselves, our desires, our choices. He wasn't just selling sweets, he was selling an experience. It's about feeling like you matter. That's the sweet spot of success. It's about any business, any interaction, understanding that people are driven by emotions. He created a connection, a sense of loyalty. That's the true measure of success. In a world obsessed with metrics, with data, with ROI, it's easy to forget the human element. But that's where the magic happens. It's in the small gestures, the genuine connections, the moments that make people feel seen and valued. The second shopkeeper, he was so focused on getting the weight right, he forgot about the human element. He missed the opportunity to create a connection, to turn a routine transaction into a positive experience. And in the process, he lost a customer. This isn't about being sentimental, it's about being smart. Because in the end, people buy from people. They connect with authenticity, with empathy, with a genuine desire to help. That's what builds trust, loyalty, and ultimately, long-term success. So, next time you're interacting with a customer, a client, even a colleague, ask yourself, am I just going through the motions, or am I creating a connection? Am I adding value beyond the transaction itself? Am I making them feel like they matter? Because when you focus on the human equation, the bottom line takes care of itself. This story, it's a call to action, a reminder that we all have the power to choose how we show up in the world, how we interact with others, how we make people feel. You don't have to own a chocolate shop to be the first shopkeeper. You can be that person in your workplace, in your community, even in your own home. It's about embracing the principles of generosity, kindness, and genuine human connection. So, go out there and be the first shopkeeper in your own way. Add a little extra to every interaction. Make people feel valued. Create experiences that matter. Because in a world that's increasingly transactional, it's the human touch that makes all the difference. Remember, the sweetest success is the one that's shared. It's the one that leaves a lasting positive impact on the world. One interaction, one gesture, one chocolate at a time.